Based on the title and artwork, I assumed that Hitman was going to be a morbid thriller with gameplay inspired by the Terminator. But it turned out to be a morbid thriller with gameplay inspired by the Master of Disguise.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
And that's not an insult, because from now on, most stealth games will probably have me thinking,
life is good, but it can be better.
I mean, what can be better than having my boyfriend explain the complex conspiracies behind some Bond villain he's trying to assassinate, only for me to respond, okay, I have just one question.
Why the hell you dressed like a chicken?
It's more than just a job, it is his destiny.
The answer to that ridiculous question is that despite Hitman's uncanny resemblance to every other generic cool guy holding a gun on the box, his closest relative is actually a goose.
It's goose time!
They both sneak about just fiddling to make NPCs do hilarious things such as spit out their tea or, you know, die.
Oh my god.
Either way, I was delighted to realize that the egg one of my favorite ne'er-do-wells hatched from was Agent 47. Unfortunately, my boyfriend prefers the instant gratification of games that go every time he presses a button. So in regards to mastering methodical Hitman strategies by practicing the same 5 levels over and over, he had this to say.
This is not a game for me because it's just too much patience, man. I need things like Doom Eternal where it's just like in my face all the time.
Frenetic and
I don't want to walk slowly around a party carefully. What's this do?
Is this more fun for you this way?
A little bit. They don't even care. What the hell is that person doing? I got 0. Oh no, I got 5. Is that 5 or 0?
Nope, that's 0.
Why? I thought I did it good.
Therefore, this might be the first game on our channel that I enjoyed watching more than he enjoyed playing. Which is why this isn't a review of Hitman 3. This is a review of what it's like to live with someone who didn't really click with Hitman 3 but kept going because it made me laugh. This video is sponsored by Honey, everyone's favorite free browser extension that saves money on your online shopping. Stick around after the video to hear more. The first thing you need to know is that it's not very helpful to newcomers when the quote-unquote cinematic story recap is just a black screen with a few lines of gibberish.
That's it?
That's the whole story so far?
That was the whole story?
That's the best they could do? They couldn't give us little cutscenes and stuff?
After that, the cinematics that did have footage revealed a plot full of shocking twists that felt like,
I have no idea what's going on.
So, to follow along, we came up with our own Hitman stories instead.
Okay, so I'm looking for Mickey Rourke and Sephiroth.
Don't worry though, even without a clue why we were punching Sephiroth in the face, it was still a whole lot of fun to do. However, it's easy to have fun during gameplay without understanding a game's story. What makes Hitman extra special is that we were able to have fun during gameplay without understanding the gameplay. You see, following the rules in this universe is difficult for beginners because beginners tend to use common sense and hey, where do you think you're going with that umbrella on a rainy day?
Anyone going to help me out?
What? Who does he think I am, the f***ing penguin?
Hey, did you just pick up a letter opener at a business meeting?
Oh, sorry, I picked up your letter
I have
opener.
mail to read.
Sorry, I gotta reload.
Oi, now why would a photographer like yourself turn on a gorgeous fountain that his camera's pointed straight at? The first couple levels were basically just NPCs yelling,
No touching! No touching! No touching! No touching!
and my boyfriend apologizing to little old maids who saw him drop a newspaper.
Sorry, officer, I didn't know I couldn't do that.
And that's just the stuff that defies real-world common sense. Like, no one finds it odd they've met 5 bald men with scary voices today?
Aren't you the man that just gave me the grapes?
Put the knife away.
I'm still holding the f***ing things.
The stuff that defies video game common sense is where it gets really entertaining.
Why do you aim like that?
For example, if you're playing a stealthy assassin who comes across a silenced pistol and a loud machine gun sitting on a table, which do you choose? The silenced pistol, right?
Wrong. Wrong.
The correct choice is this banana.
Here's a banana.
Take that!
It seems to me that IO Interactive saw other developers making the system hacking, fire-cracking, heat-packing stealth games of our dreams and said,
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
then let us fish slap the entire cast of Knives Out. Sadly, not all of IO Interactive's design choices are as pleasantly unusual. Some of them are forgivably tedious, such as the absolute mockery involved in escort missions. When you have to follow someone, they'll repeatedly berate you for not keeping up, even after they walk straight into a koi pond for some reason.
Mr. Kazem, you need to listen to me.
Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
You are getting sidetracked.
He needed to wash his little shoes off.
The bigger escorting problem is that the player's slowest speed is still faster than the NPCs, and if you bump into them because of it, they'll stop, turn around, and go,
You're too close, man. You're too close, man.
only it's not that quick. No, they give you a big weird lecture.
I'm going to inhale sharply and you're going to lose consciousness because of your proximity to me. There won't be enough oxygen within this square meter in order for you and I to continue to survive. Who do you want to put money on, sir?
What the hell?
I put money on me.
My admittedly impatient boyfriend promises he tried to like these characters.
But that is like trying to be friends with an evil snail.
And folks, that's putting it nicely compared to how he reacted to IO Interactive's most bizarre design choice, making Hitman 3 a single-player experience which requires an online connection. I recommend that IO Interactive take a seat, children cover their ears, and gamers grab the popcorn, because Matt's about to cuss out the TV.
Yay! Oh. Are you kidding me?
They can't calculate
Well, let
a
me get this
score
straight.
when you're offline?
You're gonna force me to be online to like get a grade on the level, which is the entire concept of the game. But when I am online, game crashes and forces me to go offline because your servers are offline, you donkeys. So now the last hour of my time was a bigger waste than the $60 I just spent on this bullcrap.
But I kind of liked playing offline because as soon as we located a banana, all the NPCs would say,
We're all gonna die.
Oh, shit, that's a guaranteed concussion, man.
But you know what's not anti-consumer? Our new sponsor! Honey is a free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes like a little detective and automatically applies them when you check out. I'm doing all my shopping online, and I'm so glad to have Honey helping me save as much money as possible while I buy more skincare I don't need. Here's how it works. Get Honey on your computer in 2 easy clicks, start shopping on one of its 30,000 supported sites, and when you're checking out, Honey pops up. Then all you have to do is click Apply Coupons and wait a few seconds while Honey searches, and if it finds something, it'll automatically be applied. Honey found me a coupon that saved me over $30 at Ulta. Get Honey for free today by going to joinhoney.com/GFR or click the link in the description. It works with any browser and supports all kinds of retailers, from tech and gaming sites to fashion brands to even food delivery. Thanks, Honey, for sponsoring this video.
Please.